Hey guys, and welcome to episode 21 of WSP Universe Mode. Obviously, this is post Battleground. We have Aaron Angel versus Tommy, Joseph versus Sean Omega Andrews, Austin Dempsey Hanlon, Trevor versus Adam, Benjamin, the current champ versus Chris, Ryan Wright versus Bailey, and Adam Blay, and a six-man battle royal for the number one contendership for the United States Championship. And let's get this started. Obviously, first we have Aaron Angel versus Tommy. Both of these men coming out of Battleground with a win under their belts. Aaron Angel won last week to secure his spot in the Fatal 4-Way match that will happen later on during this week. And Tommy just secured his spot at the pay-per-view in a Hell in a Cell match against Tank. So I hope you just comment. No, don't even comment. I'm just waiting. And here we go. We have Tommy versus Aaron Angel. Let's get this started. Aaron starting off with an Irish whip into the rope and goes for a clothesline, but Tommy can get Aaron down. As we know, Aaron has won majority of his matches in WSP Universe, but now he has a bigger challenge in a former Intercontinental Champion. You'd think by now he'd surely have a title push, but no, he doesn't. He's just... What the fuck just happened? Alright, but Tommy now counters and gets him up. Okay. That was a brutal move into a huge drop kick to the side of the head, and Tommy just working away on Aaron Angel. Irish whip into the ropes, and Tommy with a forearm smash. Just Tommy with full control, taking out one of the winners from Battleground. And obviously both of them leading into the Fatal 4-Way match for the number one contendership to verse Ben at SummerSlam. But Tommy now just unloading again, and a spear, an early spear from Tommy. Tommy goes to pick up Aaron, but no, Aaron can reverse now. Aaron goes to pick up Tommy. Tommy counters. What's he going for here? No, he goes to grab him, but Aaron can counter also. It's got him up, but Tommy with another counter and a neck breaker. Just trying to dismantle his opponent. Aaron and Tommy, a huge knee blow from Aaron, and now Aaron working on the back of Tom. Tom with a knee strap. This is a real back to forth match, but now Tommy is looking, he's searching, and is he going to hit him? He's going to hit him with the wolf claw. The wolf claw has connected and Aaron Angel has been flattened out. Can Tommy get the win? No. Aaron kicks out at 2. But Tommy looking for another win. Taunting Aaron to get up. What's he going for here? Phenomenal forearm? No, he misses. Aaron now goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no, he kicks out at 2. He's gone corner. This is what has ended his opponent's majority of the time. He doesn't even spin, just full force into the boot. And he goes for the 1, 2, but he kicks out at 2. Now he's taunting, now kicking Tommy down and picking him back up. Aaron with all the momentum, 1 clothesline, 2 clotheslines, and just a sweep to get Tommy off his feet. Picking him up now. Irish whip into the corner. What's he going for here though? Shotgun drop kick from Aaron Angel? Yes, he's hit the shotgun drop kick, but now Tommy countering with a huge headbutt. And a crucifix powerbomb. 1, 2, but Aaron can kick out and going for a spear, but Aaron can counter that spear. No, I cannot because my foot actually hurts. Tommy with the arm drag, stomping on Aaron. Picking him up now, what's he going to go for here? He's taking off the turnbuckle. I don't know if the ref could see that or not. I don't think he could, but now Tommy's just doing something weird. Irish whip into 1 corner. What's he going to do now? Big boot to the midsection, and now just stomping away while Aaron's in the corner. But Aaron's got Tommy now. What's he going for? Suplex from Aaron to get Tommy down. Get Tommy with a counter of his own and a kick to the head. Now Tommy using his feet to his advantage, and look at that. As you've seen, oh no, but prior to post of the title match at Battleground, we have got an injury report for a 2 to 4 week injury, with Aiden getting injured with a minor concussion that will get him out for 2 to 4 weeks. Tommy's going top now. What's he going for here? Red arrow from Tom. Tommy, 1, 2, door, but Aaron can just kick out at 2. Tom would be ferocious right now. Turning him over, going to pick him up, but he can't. Aaron with an arm drag into a wrist lock clothesline. Aaron's gone cornerwise now. I know I've said this before, that this is the move that took out Kevin Lost twice, but it's taken him twice to get Tommy down with it. He's got him. Can he go for the pin? He's going for the 1, 2, 3. No, Tommy kicking out at 2 after a move that Kevin Lost couldn't even kick out of it. But Aaron's still with control of this match. Aaron gets the arm locked. What's Tommy going in here? Bang statement? No, he's got the bang statement locked in, but he got to the ropes. Let's pick him up, but Aaron Angel can just get Tommy down instead. Where's he going now? Let's pick him up, but no, Tommy can... Tommy and Aaron are putting up a match of their life. Aaron with a throw into the corner, but Tommy can get out of the corner. Now Tommy, whisper in the wind. A huge whisper in the wind from Tommy. He's on top rope now. Is he going to hit it again? He has another red arrow to take out Aaron Angel. And he's kicked out at 2 once again. This is a match for the ages. Aaron's getting up, but Tommy diving in for the attack, but just missing. Landing on his feet though, but Aaron Angel with a Hurricane Rana. Tommy catching him. What's he going for here? Attitude adjustment. A catching attitude adjustment from Tommy to try and take out Aaron Angel. 1, 2, 3. And Tommy with the W over Aaron Angel. And you have Tommy winning with that huge catching finisher there, just taking out Aaron Angel. That was a huge match for both men. But now it is time for Joseph versus Sean Omega Andrews. Obviously, Joseph coming off a big win at Battleground and Sean not being on the show for a while. This could be an interesting match. Joseph defeated Trevor at Battleground, but he might be a little bit beaten up. Sean is fully fresh. But now it is time for Joseph vs Sean Omega Andrews. Both in their corners, and there's the bell. Sean Omega Andrews starting it off. Already with the reverse FTO to take out, try and wear down Joseph. Kicks him in the gut to turn him over. What's he going for here? Curb stomp. This guy has a lot of strong moves. And tries breaking the arm of Joseph, and now just taunting away. Stomping on the back, and Joseph turning over. Stomping on the leg. What's he going for here? Kinshasa to start off this match. Now Joseph uppercuts. Joseph drags Sean into the middle of the ring. Goes up for, oh, a huge reverse thingy there to smash his head onto the top rope. And now Joseph has a submission locked in, trying to end the match early. But he can't. Sean gets out of it, and a clubbing blow straight to the head. Sean's getting up. Irish whip into the ropes. Into a backbreaker, and now taunting Joseph to get up. Joseph starts getting up, but then he rolls out of the way. And now Sean again with another swinging reverse STO. Get him down, turns him over. Going for here, tries turning him over again, but Joseph would kick to the face of Sean. Joseph getting wrecked now. A weird move there. He's gone corner-wise. He's tuning up the band here. What's he going for? He's gonna go for a huge, sweet Sean music, and he's hit it. Now taunting him to get up once again. What's he gonna go for here? Got him. GTS into a penalty kick combo. Sends him over, goes for the pin. 1, 2, but Joseph can kick out at 2. Warning again. Sean making it look like he has a chance of winning this match, and he really does. Joseph though, getting him up by the head, going for a move, but Sean can reverse. Urinage from Sean Omega Andrews to try and end Joseph. Hello. Enziguri from Sean into Joseph's head. Putting him to get up, but he's just down, and he's tuning up the band once again. 5 and bang, another sweet chin music from Sean Omega Andrews. 1, 2, but he kicks out at 2. Let's pick him up. Joseph, arm drag, wrenching on that arm now. Goes for a kick, but Sean gets a kick of his own. He's got him up again. GTS into penalty kick combo, he's got it. He's just absolutely flattened his opponent. Joseph is getting up again. He has a running super kick, but misses Sean with a huge arcing rana, and now just thumping on the face. Dragging him into the middle of the ring. And it ends Enziguri while Joseph is on his knees. Joseph getting out of the ring and then getting back in. That probably wasn't a smart move. Yes, it was. He's kicked him. And a drop kick to send Sean flying over the ropes. Sean getting back in, probably not wise just as yet. Joseph still in control of this match. Irish whip into the corner. Joseph now, kick to the midsection, headbutt, punch, what a combo. What's he doing for here? And Joseph getting ready for a huge basement drop kick. Now just taunting Sean to get up. Kick to the head. Gets up though. Joseph clothesline. 2 clotheslines. Ducking under. And a swift super kick to the face of Sean Omega Andrews. A standing moon stomp and a kick into the top of him. The new sweet move. He's jumped. He's hit him with the knee. The springboard knee once again. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Sean kicking out at 2 after the move that Trevor couldn't. On over again. And a shooting star press from Joseph to try and prove to the world that he is the best. But Sean now pushing him into the middle of the ring, and a huge move there to take out. And he's get dragged into the middle. Sean, what's he going for here? Sean with the people's elbow. Just planting his elbow into the chest of Joseph. But once again, he's got him up. GPS. Penalty kick combo. Surely that is the end. No, Joseph still getting back to his feet. Sean now just teaching Joseph the ways. Joseph Keanu runs at him, twisting the arm into a huge DDT, going for the pin. 1, 2, but Sean can kick out at 2. Picking Sean up. Sean can reverse. Shoulder block. Cornering him once again. He's just flopped there. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But he's got him up again. And now Sean with another reversal and a stomp onto the chest. A couple of stomps. Picks him up and a swift RKO from Sean Omega Andrews, and he's ready. Kinshasa strike from Sean. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Sean Omega Andrews is your winner. After a long time being off TV, he comes back and finally destroys his opponent with that swift knee strike there to end the night of Joseph. But now it is time for Austin v Dempsey Hanlon. Obviously, both these men haven't seen much TV time. Austin just arriving in WSP a couple of weeks ago, but Dempsey obviously we have a lot to look forward to tonight with the big battle royal for the number 1 contender, and also the current champ versus the former champ in Chris Hinckley. But Austin and Dempsey we're focusing on now. Dempsey getting things started, but now Austin countering with a headbutt. Kick to the gut. Dempsey's on fire. Look at the speed on him. You wouldn't have thought that would have happened. And a huge stomp right to the chest of Austin. Dempsey doesn't look like he'd be the sort of person that'd have that sort of speed. If you look at him, he's just destroying Austin with that huge move there, and an elbow drop from himself. Kick to the chest and a headbutt. Gets into the top, Austin does, and now what's he going for? A huge face buster. Right into the mat. What's he going for here? Drop kick to the side of Dempsey's head. Now Austin finally gaining momentum. And finally needing to do something. He's up top though. Misses wildly with that drop kick. Now Dempsey in control. Grabbing Austin. Neck breaker. Goes pick him up, but Austin uppercut. Would have been pretty hard for him to get his arm that high. Dempsey now got him up, and a huge power slam from Dempsey Hanlon to try and destroy his opponent. Not the newcomer, but the sort of newcomer, Austin Madigan. 2 power slams. And he's got shot walking in there. But Austin can get the ropes. Now Dempsey again. Get him in where he wants him. Gets him up. The handling bomb. He's destroyed him with the handling bomb. Going for the pin. 1, 2. But no, Austin can kick out at 2. But Austin now trying to regain his momentum. Stomp. Stomp to the left arm. Yeah. Not what he killed. Kick to the head. Swinging neck breaker from Austin to try and take out the big man. 1, 2. But Dempsey can kick out at 2. Austin missing wildly with that drop kick though. And Dempsey with a huge knee strike there. Walking over to Austin, stomping on the right arm. Hitting him up again in another submission. Can he make Austin tap? Can Dempsey make Austin tap? I don't think he can. Austin throwing Dempsey, Irish whipping Dempsey into the corner. Now getting him up top. And another huge face buster from Austin to try and eliminate Famouser. Austin trying his heart out to defeat Dempsey, going a punch turning around, but Dempsey can reverse. Suplex from Dempsey to take out his opponent. Picks him up. He's got him here. Choke slam from Dempsey to take out Austin. Now he's getting ready again. Got him where he wants him. Put him up, and another handling bomb. Dempsey handling to take out a newcomer in Austin Madigan. Dempsey has, as we know, Dempsey hasn't been in much matches for a long time, and obviously that return has brought him back to life. But now it's time for Trevor versus Adam, our second match with the other 2 qualifiers for the fatal 4-way match that'll happen next week. Now it's time for Trevor versus Adam. Obviously Trevor not coming off a very good start at Battleground, but Adam not being in a match ever since he defeated Dempsey to become a qualifier for the #1 contender spot. But Dempsey was full control to start off the match with a lot of stomps. Ooh. Spinning soul kick, but Adam can contain it. Got him up. Powerbomb. Yes, he's hit him with a huge powerbomb. Trying to pick him up, but Adam with an arm drag. Trevor. A huge DDT to start off. And a backflip to end that. He's got him in an arm lock here. He's wrenching away on the neck and arm of Adam. But Adam can get out of that with a swift arm drag. Irish whip into the ropes, but missing. Adam with a huge suplex, and now Adam's still in control. Diving moonsault attack from Adam. Adam has control here. What's he going for now? Oh fuck! Suplex. Going for the pin. 1, 2. But Trevor obviously being able to kick out at 2. Drop kick to try and snap the spine. Trevor with a wild knee. Trying to pick up Adam, but Adam can give a low blow to the move. And a huge DDT there from Adam. But Trevor counters with a huge headbutt. And this time Trevor with a swift looking arm drag and a diving moonsault of his own. Slams the arm onto the ground. He's come up, but arm drag from Adam. DDT from Adam also. Wearing down Trevor, going for the pin. 1, 2. Yeah, I seen you coming, I was like, oh no, he's gonna come in my room and bash me. Yeah, but that racks up more, because most of them are probably asleep or something.
Okay.
There's still like 3 matches after this, and one of them's a 6-man. That kick to the back of, yeah, maybe. I'm confusing them. I'll get back into it. Adam on top, taunting the crowd, and now punching away on Trevor. Picking him up, but missing that. And Trevor drop kick, no. Turns him around. And a huge suplex from Adam to try and take out Trevor. Oh my god, so tired. Ugh. Adam with full control, punching him and suplexing him into the same spot where his feet were, going for the pin. 1, 2, but Trevor obviously still being able to kick out at 2. Got him. 2, 3 elbows to the top of Trevor's head. He's going top right now though. He's gonna go for. Oh, Trevor caught him with a huge super kick there. And obviously still getting ready to destroy Adam. Clothesline 1. Clothesline 2. And a swift super kick for the third thing of the combination. Goes with him up, but no, Adam. He get him down. He's going corner. And he's just taunting the crowd now. Trevor with control now. Adam with control again. In the middle of the ring. He's got him where he wants him. Into a huge backbreaker goes to pick him up, but Trevor, sweet upcut there. Schoolboy into a huge super kick. I believe it is called a schoolboy super kick. But Trevor now dragging him back into the middle of the ring, and a huge soccer kick into the gap. Goes to pick him up, but no, he can't. Shoulder blocked from Adam, and he's getting ready here. He is getting ready. Dirty deeds from Adam to plant the face of Trevor into the mat, and goes for the 1, 2, but kicking out at 2. Trevor has once again kicked out at 2 after receiving a chin shot, but now Adam still continuing to fight, goes top rope, and another sweet chin music, but Adam rolling out of the way. Adam's got him again, kick to the back. Trevor going to get up now, and he's got a punch on Adam's gut. Jumping DDT from Trev, going for the pin. 1, 2, kicking out at 2, even after 2 catching super kicks. Trevor with complete control of this match now. On top rope, and a huge swanton bomb from Trevor. And now he is getting the crowd hyped. Stomp to the chest of Adam, picks him up, and another schoolboy super kick from Trevor to try and lay out his opponent in Adam. 1, 2, 3, no, just kicking out at 2 3/4. But Trevor now ready to try one last move. A running super kick onto the side of Adam's head. Going for the pin right now. 1, 2. But Adam's still managing to kick out at 2. You wouldn't know how, but he has managed it. That's big up. Huge leg drag. Swinging the legs around. He's jumped over the top rope. What's he going for here? A huge swanton of his own. I think because the ref was in the way. Picks him up. What's he got here? Exploder suplex into a pin combo. 1, 2. But still kicking out at 2. Trevor managing to find a way to win this game. Trevor jumping over. 450 splash from the springboard. And a couple of stomps running against the rope. And an elbow drop onto the head of Adam. But misses. Irish whip into the corner. Irish whip into the other corner. He's running after him, and a huge knee strike into a running bulldog, but Adam just slamming him into the ground and now using his arms and feet as an advantage. We're missing the back clothesline. I don't know how. Is he going to be turning him around and putting him in position? And just kneeing him in the back of the head. He's ready again. He's ready again. Dirty deeds from Adam to try and take him out. 1, 2, 3. And Adam beating Trevor with after receiving a 450 splash and 2. No, he missed the 450 splash. He hit that, missed that though. After receiving 2 catching super kicks and a running super kick from Trevor. Now, obviously, we have two winners with Tom and Adam, which will obviously have the momentum going into the match, into the fatal four-way match. But now it is time for current champion versus former champion. Chris Hinckley obviously having some time off as well, while Benjamin has been working his ass off to get to where he is now. Defeating, obviously first losing at Money in the Bank to Bailey Harbour, that is, and Aiden. But then at Battleground beating Aiden Willis. Which in my eyes, that was a great match. But now it is time for Benjamin versus Chris Hinckley. There goes the bell, and Benjamin straight off the bat with a huge Irish whip into the corner. Kick. DDT from Ben. It looks like he's going to have control of this match. Picks him up. Goes for an Irish whip, but Chris hits an Irish whip. Hitting him over the top ropes and then swinging him far, far away from it. Picking him up and throwing him into the apron. But now Ben, the huge headbutt. And Chris now with control. Chris goes to pick him up, but Benjamin with a shoulder block of his own, stomping on the face of Chris, going to pick him up. Going for a superplex, but Chris hitting him. Chris going to pick him up and throwing him back in the ring just before the count of 8. Irish whip into a huge thingy there. Chris just hammering away on the current champ. And a neck breaker from Chris. Turning him around, dragging him into the middle of the ring. Suplex. A German suplex from Benjamin Ignatius. Fuck it, I'm not saying that word. We're going top now. Diving away drop, but missing. And now Chris has control. No, I mean Ben has control. Sorry, I'm really tired. 1, 2, but Chris can kick out at 2. Boot to the head of Chris with a urinage there to take out his opponent, and now honestly forgetting what his finish is. It is the Chris. No, Chris fucking Lord. Fireman's carrying it. Fireman's carry cutter. Chris in the corner taunting the crowd now. Goes to pick up Ben, and he has, but Ben stops that. And Chris receives a suplex from Benjamin. Benjamin gets him up. What's he going for here? A huge powerbomb from Benjamin, and now going under the top rope. The springboard elbow drop there to try and dismantle this man. Goes to pick him up, but he cannot. Chris with a counter. Irish whip into the corner. Gets him up. And what's he going for here? What is Hinckley going for here? A superplex from Chris Hinckley to absolute dismantle the current champ. But the current champ never backs down and goes for a pin. One. But Chris can kick out at one. Chris with an elbow and an enziguri to take out the current champ. But can he pin or make the champ submit? Elbow drop from Chris. And another one. Dragging him into the middle of the ring. And another elbow drop from Chris Hinckley. And pick him up and no. Ben with a boot straight to the face and taunting the crowd right now. Chris is quickly getting up though, but Ben needs to work on Spike DDT. Ben's got him where he wants him, in for a Spike DDT, and Chris getting absolutely floored. Elbow drop from Benjamin and a boot stomp to the left arm. Chris with an arm drag to plant down Ben. Picks up Ben now. Enziguri stomps, but Ben rolls out of the way. Ben has him. With a suplex there and going for the pin. 1, 2. But Chris can kick out at 2. Leg sweep from Chris, and what's he going for then again? He's going for another fireman's carry cutter, and he's hit it. Another fireman's carry cutter. Goes for the pin though. 1, 2. Ben can kick out at 2. Backbreaker from Chris. Oh no, fuck. One, two. But Chris can kick out at 2. Frog splash onto the back of Chris. And Chris quickly turning around and an Irish whip. Into the corner, knee to the head of Chris from Ben. Ben's got him in another spot DDT. Can he hit it though? Ben has hit Chris with another spike DDT. Not sure why he hasn't used the curb stomp at all yet too. But he kicks out at 2. Now he's going for it. Curb stomp. Benjamin cannot capitalize. And with absolute disrespect to his opponent, missing with the drop kick, missing with the punch and the counter with his own punch. Punch to the midsection. And getting him where he wants him with an underhook backbreaker. Ben now picking Chris up. And wrenching away on the neck of Chris. Urinage from Chris Hinckley. Drop kick from Chris to flatten out the current champ, and he is going for it one last time. Chris Hinckley has given another vicious fireman's carry cutter, but no, he's still kicking out. Chris going under the top rope and then going back into the ring. He's going top rope now though. What's he gonna go for? Missing. Punches, wild punches from Benjamin. Now Benjamin still in control with a huge superplex nearly destroying the ring. Now he's going again with another springboard elbow drop onto the chest of Chris Hinckley. Oh shit. A chop from Ben. He's got him where he wants him. Powerbomb. One powerbomb anyway. Two. But look at the strength of Benjamin. Obviously just picking up that beast in Chris Hinckley, but now Benjamin going for the curb stomp. And he has hit the curb stomp. That is surely the win. 1, 2, 3, and Benjamin, the current champ, has beaten the former champ in Chris Hinckley with a well fought match from both sides. Obviously Chris hitting him with a lot of fireman's carry cutters and Benjamin kicking out. Now it is time for Ryan Wright versus Bailey. Obviously Ryan won at Battleground and Bailey losing against Keegan Hanlon. Ryan defeated Hayden at Battleground to get the Intercontinental Championship back for a second time, and Bailey losing twice in a row to Keegan Hanlon. Now it's time for Bailey to try and make a name for himself once again. See, Bailey's career hasn't been too well in WSP. He won his first rivalry against Keegan's brother Dempsey Hamlin in a tables match at Extreme Rules. And then he lost the next match at Payback, which was a fatal four-way match when he was introduced as the face, Bailey, then winning at a live show for the #1 contendership, and then defeating losing against Keegan at Money in the Bank. Oh my god, but who's this? Hayden has came out once again. Stomping on him. Look how far that championship went. Ryan with a huge running move to the face of Hayden. Obviously the Intercontinental Championship, what they are fighting for is just laying there on the ground, but Ryan is fully control now, trying to walk away, but Hayden running back after him. Missing with that spinning soul kick. And a huge neck breaker from Hayden. Oh, shit. Ryan and Hayden just rolling it. Hayden obviously not having a good one. But Ryan is next up we have the debut of 4 superstars. We have Alexander War and Bailey Harbour in a number 1 contenders match in a battle royal. We obviously have the debut of Pedro, Adam Blaze, Yuri and Jay. Then we also have Bailey and Alexander in a number 1 contenders match in a 6-man battle royal over the top rope match for the number 1 contendership. But I'd have to back Alexander War in this one after having a beautiful run. He's had a great run. In the triple threat match, he won that. And he's just had a lovely run ever since. He knew he had to step up to make it into the big leagues. You'd hope he wins this to try and prove himself. I've never seen these other 4 blokes wrestle, but let's just hope they wrestle good. Obviously Pedro looking like the big show of the group, so maybe he'll win from his weight advantage. No one will be able to throw him or anything. And Bailey Harbour obviously screwing himself out of the World Championship match by losing against Aiden and Benjamin when Aiden had the title at Money in the Bank. But now it is time for this 6-man battle royal over the top rope match for the number 1 contendership for United States Championship. And here we go, we are off and running. Jay and Pedro, Yuri and Alexander War, and Bailey and what's his name again? There's a lot of things happening. Obviously Jay not being able to get past the big man in Pedro. Alexander War starting off to beat Yuri and now throwing Bailey Harbour over the top rope. My odds are now still on Alexander War to win this. He may have had a really bad start to the match, but there is still a lot to play. Oh, fuck. Bailey getting him up, but he can still get out. All these 4 debuts have never had professional wrestling, as you can tell. They aren't very good. Pedro, obviously on the edge there by Jay. Adam, that's his name. That bloke's name's Adam. But Alexander War and Bailey fighting out, and Adam and Yuri sock along. Getting him up this time, and a huge lung buster. And this is just hectic. A red arrow from Bailey onto Alexander, and now throwing him over the top rope. Can these blokes get eliminated? We got Pedro eliminating one and Bailey eliminating the other. But Jay ends up staying in. Look at the height difference. But Alexander War, obviously one of the biggest names to try and win this match, has been eliminated. But now we have Jay getting eliminated. Can Pedro end up getting him out? Yes, that is a second man out of the ring. So we have Jay and Alexander all both eliminated. I don't know. And Pedro eliminated now. That was huge power from Bailey Harbour. But now we still have Yuri, Bailey Harbour and Adam. Swinging neck breaker from Bailey, and Bailey just stomping away on Yuri. What's he doing here? He's got him up. And a gutbuster from Bailey Harbour. Falcon Arrow. You'd think from experience Bailey Harbour would win this, but look at that Adam just brawling again. Can one of the masked men win? Yuri can capitalise there. Look at that. The double team into a double backbreaker from the two masked men once again. And now Adam eliminating Yuri Solikov in a matter of time, but now we knew it was going to become a close one between the two masks, Bailey and Adam. Who is going to win? Bailey Harbour is your new #1 contender for the United States Championship. Look at that, obviously eliminating Pedro early, then Yuri getting eliminated, and Bailey taking the matter into his hands. Okay, you missed it all anyway, mate. But Bailey Harbour is now your new #1 contender for the United States Championship. Obviously, we had a great night set out for us that night, and Bailey Harbour winning that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you later. I hope you are enjoying this series.